This week, my tablet literally just turned off. It went black for like 10 seconds. Woo! Anyway, looking through Larry, I don't think that gentleman really feels comfortable spending time with me, so I could sort of pull back a bit. Um, yeah, here we go. There's a little bug friend. I love the bug friends. There's come near me when I'm looking very closely at things. Woo, hello. They get you to focus your attention on like the air around you. It almost looks a bit like a mosquito, and they don't usually bite me. Oh, wait. He just landed on my jacket. Oh, um, yeah. So that guy probably isn't really comfortable with his job, his girlfriend. He's got these other things. He said, "Get your bike fixed." He doesn't. He already sees spending time with me as predicated upon me having a bicycle, because like it's like I have to do something he wants me to do to walk with him. It's like, why should I have to do anything except bring myself? I walk every day. Like, I'm gonna go and spend $200 so I can go for a ride with you. It's like last week I wouldn't have gone somewhere and said, "Hey, can I spend $200 and go for a bike ride?" I spent most of my life riding, and what I find is it's not really that good of exercise, and I get repetitive things around my pelvis and my flexors. I think it's not really good for you, and yeah, I don't think bicycling's that great. Woo! Come on, sun. Come on, sunshine. Like, good, good, good. Okay, I'm just going to walk that way. But angels, bulls rush in where angels fear to tread. Angel, angel, heart, no, heart of water. An angel essentially is a water spirit. Spirit is a water spirit. Our emotions are like angels. Our joy is like an angel. The spirits, the joy of nature, are angels. I wanted to curb that guy's impulsive so by introducing the idea of the bike. It's a little passive aggressive. It's like, I want to back off of the idea of spending too much time with you unless you have a bicycle, knowing that I'm not really. He's like, "Oh, you should get a scooter." "Oh, I'll let you show my scooter." Like, he wants to spend time riding and moving around. He doesn't want to spend time. So he's going to work. He's been standing out here for an hour or two, but he's going to work. So people put a lot out of their work for the banks. Doing what you can do. What if everyone worked one day a week and then had all the time to themselves? But The banks have decided how much you work. The banks have decided how much you earn. The bank has decided how much it's worth. The bank or your religion. The bank has decided basically what your parents are going to be to you. It's decided that your range of choices as to what kind of human is going to be. You might say you could do 1,000 different things in the world, but you're only going to be like one kind of human, essentially, as far as a lot of other people are concerned, and it's probably not going to be a good one. Because groups always fuck with other people who, if they have any good judge at all, probably don't like you. So you will go off and do all this stuff to make, or you could just play your life out day to day and do your own labors. Light up your own labor. I don't have to have my own business. I always wanted to be an entrepreneur, but I don't have to start a business. I conduct my own occupation. Someone says, what do you do? Whatever the fuck I want to. You don't need to know. I've had people say things like, if I told them more about myself, they're like, oh, well, I've done this. People don't listen. I talked to a white lady and decided to tell them a bunch of stuff I've accomplished. It doesn't matter to them. They just know they see you around. It's not worth that much. They're just making noises to see what they can get. Noise, noise, noise. Give me something. Give me something. Noise, noise, noise. Give me something. Give me something. Noise, noise. Give me something. Give me something. Noise, noise, noise. Give me something. Give me something. Right? Give me, give me, give me. Part of my day, I've managed to avoid all major social contact. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Man, avoid men and women. Avoiding the white man every day. You know what one psychiatrist said to me? That I have social avoidance. It's like, it's like, and I thought to myself at the time, like, but of course I would. And they didn't want to talk about what I was avoiding, right? It didn't matter, like, that my parents drank or beat us or anything. It was like, oh, it's the saber-toothed tiger from your genetic evolution that makes you scared for no reason about whatever it is has hurt you in life. This is coming right out of psychiatrist's mouth. Like, they're douchebags, right? They work for the pussy of the system, which has co-opted the female pussy. That's why God or Saturn creates things out of his fucking mouth, because he's using your pussy to make things. And he wants your pussy to absorb your own fucking children so they can become more easily absorbed by God. They want you to pre-absorb them, rob them of who they are. I've seen women on Facebook and you can tell, like, they're just fully fucking absorbent females. Females want to absorb men. Most men that are with women are spending their life protecting themselves from the love of their life, absorbing them. Women absorb things, and they've been made to absorb too much. And they absorb too much in turn. They absorb their children, they absorb men. Look at this guy. Hi. It's a cool dog. Hi. horse. It's like a horse. I forget what those dogs are called. It's the Hound of the Baskervilles. I always call them the Hound of the Baskervilles there. Um, yeah. Hound of the Baskervilles. Down by a river. Now that's the nicest girl I've seen around here in a long time. Wearing makeup. Hound of the Baskervilles. Hound of the Baskervilles. What are those called? Hounds of the Baskervilles. What are they called? Ah, I don't have that word on the tip of my tongue. Keep thinking. No. I'm just a guy. I'm just a guy. I'm just a guy. I'm just a. I'm just a guy. I'm just a guy sitting on the road. I'm just a guy in the world. I'm just a guy trying to swing my axe. I'm just a guy trying to swing a rope around, trying to inseminate someone's sacred mound. I'm trying to get you to love me with your heart, your mind, and your spirit, and your blood from the start. Where is the woman that worships the man? Where is the woman that worships the man? Where is the woman that worships the man? I mean, if you worship man, you shouldn't worship a man. Man is not one to worship. Admire, admiration, respect, decency, treating someone the way you did, not lying to them. And that's something that a woman should be practicing her whole life, to be honest. And I find that people that work a lot are rarely completely honest because their time is divided up dishonestly. In a sense, dishonesty of robbery. If something in this world is absorbing too much of your labor, which your mother uterus has been used to absorb your labor, the mouth of God, who utters are owned by people who quote from Romans 3 or 10, cannot be unfaithful, that has absorbed your life, that has absorbed your birth into a communal clusterfuck called every respective financial culture in the world for the last 1,000 years. He spits things out of his mouth to say, here, mine, 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 let me absorb you before you're even born. And death, by birth, is your complete absorption in the financial world as a living dead person, as a working demon, a working stiff, right? All money is based on the sacrifice of all human beings to the measures of death, memories, language, the measures of death. Your very language becomes the measures of torture, death. It's amazing. I spent my life writing poetry about the living nature around me and my own emotions and feelings and all that kind of crap. And nobody gives a fuck. You think if people are so full of life and your job is so joyful and amazing for the world that people I knew should have wanted to read any of my poetry to absorb that positive creative energy that supposedly everyone's a part of, like, poetry, bro. But instead it's like, it's nothing. You can't be positive for a living. It doesn't do any good to be truly positive and truly creative. So now it's like the next part of my life is like, it's not about poetry, it's about what is so fucked up about this world that nobody has any time to be positive because they become liars because of what has been robbed from them. When they came out of their mother's pussy, or out of God's mouth, as it were, they'd already had everything robbed from them. So they can't even tell the truth anymore. They don't even have it to tell. If the truth has been robbed from you, if your voice is robbed from you, then you have no truth to tell, do you? Then you have nothing. You have no honesty, you have nothing. You don't know how hard you work.
I'm gonna tomorrow. I'll drop you. You're gonna be here tomorrow?